everybody. Welcome. All right, let's give us a quick shuffle. Wait till I can see somebody. Hi, Olivia. Nice to see you. Happy Sunday, guys. Hi, Norwegian. Nice to see you. All right, our lineup tonight is going to be Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sag, Ophiuchus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. All right, if you're just joining me the first time, then welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. I love you all a ton. All right, let's say a quick blessing and we're just going to get started with Scorpio. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here tonight and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right, we're going to get started with the Star Power Tarot for Scorpio. Woo, got the World in reverse. All right. Oh, what's going on, Scorpio? That's interesting. World card is about the ending or completion of a cycle. You got the Eight of Swords in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, you're feeling very restricted from someone or something, and there's just kind of a general lack of good vibes. I'll be right back. Our music's a little bit loud. Always kind of sneaks up on me how loud it is, and it kind of distracts me a little bit. You know, I think it distracts you too. All right, so the World in reverse, it can just kind of feel like your world's sort of been turned upside down, right? Or it can also be kind of like trying to move on from something, but just kind of in this combination, just kind of feels like you're being thwarted at every single turn. It's kind of the feeling. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, I got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's somebody who feels really stuck. That's someone who doesn't feel like they can move forward at all. It's like having your wheels just spinning. Oh, man, I don't like that. Let's get out of that. What else? Oh, look at that. I got the Magician card out for you. Very good. All right, so the Magician is about manifesting your future for yourself. So this is you kind of taking the bull by the horns and kind of saying, you know what, I know it hasn't been so great, but what can we do to make it better, right? And it's kind of planning for the future. It's kind of starting to set up some building blocks for yourself, and it's learning how to work smarter, not harder. King of Swords on its side. You're like, yeah, but I still don't really know what to do. I don't know how to get there. I don't feel like, I don't know what to say. I don't know. Yeah, I got the Ace of Cups. All right, there's going to be some kind of new opportunity or some kind of new offer that comes towards you. This is good. This is a good sign. Ace of Cups can be about a new relationship and love for sure. But it can also be kind of an understanding and a realization of yourself. It can be, yeah, we'll get into it in a second. We'll clarify with another deck in a minute. Don't worry. Yoink. Okay. Queen of Cups, that's you. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. All right, you don't have to be female, but this is just the energy of the card, okay? That's kind of knowing where you want to put your heart and knowing where you want to go with something. I got the Two of Cups. Wow, okay. So we could be talking about a relationship here of some sort. The Two of Cups is definitely about a partnership, and it's definitely one of the soulmate cards in the deck. This Ace of Cups is also, talks about a love relationship, and the Queen of Cups is really very nurturing, very loving. She's kind of like the queen of all that in a bag of chips. I mean, she's great, but she's just very nurturing. It's like an unconditional love that comes from the Queen of Cups. This Two of Cups, this is one of our soulmate cards. It's a true pair, right? That can be, and it can be in love, but it can also be in career too. They're just energies that are kind of coming towards you. So take them as they resonate in your life. And sometimes they will and sometimes they won't, right? Perfect. I got the King of Wands in reverse, but you're still feeling real stuck about it. It's almost like I see where I want to go, but I feel like I can't move forward in any way. That King of Wands in reverse, they're afraid, they're very insecure. And I don't know, maybe that's somebody else's energy that's kind of holding you back, kind of like pumping the brakes on something. Let me clarify with a different deck. We're going to use the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. What is this world in reverse? This thing that you're so restricted, like feeling like you're just kind of hopeless and lost about. What's that been about? Golly, if it's not the Eight of Swords, to clarify the Eight of Swords there, right? Good job. I like it when you give me doubles, especially when you do it right away, because that means that you're getting really clear about how you feel about a situation. Yeah, you've been restricted from someone or something, feeling like it's kind of like you're ostrich with your head buried in the sand kind of card, but it's also, it can be being blocked from someone, not being able to get into contact with somebody, not being able to see something for what it really is. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands here in reverse, it's like a lack of communication. Like there's not a lot of offers coming in. There's not a lot of excitement coming in. And right under that, we had the Queen of Cups. So ending with the Queen of Cups and over here at the first part, clarifying with the Queen of Cups. Good job. See, this is what's really getting you out of the muck over here. I said you were spinning your wheels over here. What really gets you out of it is understanding where you want to put your heart, understanding what you love, who you love the most, right? That's really what the driving force is that takes you from that energy and propels you towards this Magician energy, King of Swords, Ace of Cups that we have here in the center. So, I'm sorry I talk so fast, you guys. But let's see what's in this middle section here. Yeah, I got the Knight of Swords. This is a major change that you're making. It's like a total change in direction. All of a sudden it's mental clarity that comes in. All of a sudden we have you feeling invigorated, like you feel better. There's like a resurgence of energy in your life that goes right on top of that Magician card. It's you taking action of some sort. Remember I said taking the bull by the horns? Yeah. And that is kind of what propels, just like moving out of depression and into like a state of real happiness. Look at this. Hold on. I have this one flipped over here. This is a great card. This is a soulmate card. This is that 1111 awakening. It's that twin flame card. It's that real, it's a soulmate card. We got 1, 2 soulmate cards out here on the deck, and the Ace of Cups already. You're already the Queen of Cups 2 times out here, man. See, things are looking up. I'm liking it. I like where we're headed here. 4 of Wands is really talking about your stability, the 4 walls of your home, how you plan a partnership in your life. Remember I said you are setting up these building blocks for your future so that it ends up looking like this. Happy family card. Looks good, right? What's got you still? Look at this. That's so funny. Magician card just flipped out right there. That's twice out for you, the Magician card. This is you making the changes in your life. This is you making the choice to move forward with whatever this is. This is great. This is like a lot of positive energy coming in for you. And now I've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is you focusing on your finances, on your home life. She's very nurturing. In addition to this Queen of Cups, that's a real solid foundation of energy coming from your side especially. I want to know what this King of Wands in reverse over here is for you real quick though, because that's an energy that's real fearful, and I'm not sure what that was. It could just be like a, darn it if it's not the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this could be somebody that comes along that kind of like a little hitch in your giddy up. I don't know. Got 2 kings there. I don't know if you, and they're both in the reverse. So this could be a couple of different things. We could have you maybe not seeing what you need to see in another person. Maybe that's why you've kind of been having trouble getting out of a funk. I don't know. A little bit more. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles. You're looking to see something, some kind of balance come in. The 6 of Pentacles is about balance. It's about reciprocity. It's about give and take. It's about equal give and take. And you've really been searching to see that in someone else, it looks like. And all right, hold on real quick. Just because it's your birthday, right? Yeah, I got the High Priestess. Yeah, this is about you really understanding, seeing the red flags in people, in situations, you being very aware. It's highly intuitive. It's someone who understands things, who sees things for what they really are. Yeah. It's like a real black and white situation there for you. yeah, Six of Swords, it has you making a decision to move forward in some way. I don't know. It's wherever you're moving towards is going to be great for you. Whatever you're leaving behind over here and moving towards. Remember, we had you with the World in reverse. Very similar kind of energy. It's like if you don't make a change, the change will kind of be made for you. It's kind of similar to that Tower in reverse energy. Like, I see that there are some changes that need to be made here, but once you get out of that cycle, it looks like it clears out really nicely. That Magician 2 times out for you was very positive energy for you. It's all positive. It really, really is. There's like a lot of good stuff coming in. I see that it's been kind of rough there for a little while. There's been some miscommunications between you and some other people, it looks like, or a lack of communication, a lot of lack of drive. All that's clearing out, and you can look for that to clear out. I mean, I would say just in the next couple of days, you're going to be feeling a lot better, a lot more clarity, I think. Just, yeah, that Magician energy is pretty intense and pretty good. That's going to make a lot of positive change in your life. Good job. All right, Scorpio, that was your reading for the week. I'll catch up with you guys next week. We have Pisces up next. We're going to keep on with this Rider-Waite Tarot. All right, what do we have for Pisces this week? Ace of Cups for you guys too. Interesting. All right, I gotta be honest, this guy's been really, really popular in all the readings that I've been doing for the last like 5 days, I think. That and the Five of Cups in reverse. So this Ace of Cups, this is about new beginnings, but I was explaining this earlier. The Ace of Cups, you only have the Ace of Cups presented to you when you have the Ace of Cups to give in return. How do we get the Ace of Cups? The Ace of Cups is the Holy Grail, is how I like to describe it. And what it is, it's unconditional love. Now, this has to be full of unconditional love for yourself, which in my opinion always comes from a higher power. Once you have that connection and once you have a full cup of unconditional love for yourself, then you can give it to somebody else, and that's like an equal exchange. That's how we attract this energy into our lives. So whoever you are, if you're getting this card often, you might be in the position, like you may have done a lot of work on yourself to the point where you're able to offer this to another person now. This is really good news for you, whoever you are. It's beautiful. That's so interesting. The Devil card just flew out. That's funny. So the Devil... Oh, it's so nice. It's so beautiful. The Devil. Well, the Devil, it can be like an energy that sort of enslaves you. It can be obsession. It can be addiction. Let's just put that down there and we'll clarify more about that in a minute. I'm not sure how that's going to go together, kids. We'll find out. Thank you. I got the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who's studying something or somebody else. This is somebody who wants to learn everything that they can. This is like entry level, ground zero, ready to start some kind of new chapter, new path. This is a card of growth. It's slow growth, but it is definitely taking one step at a time towards a new goal. And it's seeing a bright future for yourself. This is really good. Huh. Okay. I'm just going to slide that pile right over there. We'll see in a minute what that all means. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we're kind of coming out of an energy of instability with this Three of Pentacles in reverse right here. This is like the crumbling of a faulty system. Maybe that's why we have you kind of looking in a different direction. Yeah, I got the Two of Wands right there, and it kind of came out on its side. Very interesting that I was saying that you may be looking in a different direction. So the Two of Wands is about directly seeking partnership. It's like, I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to go out there and do that. I see which direction I want to go. Whenever it kind of comes out on its side, that tells me somebody's kind of on the fence about which direction it is they want to go. Like, I do, I don't. I'm not sure. I'm in, I'm out. I'm kind of feeling dodgy about this. There's some kind of foundation that's crumbling, and it feels like you're not sure if you want to jump ship or not. Okay, again, we got the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's an energy of being blocked from somebody that you can't get to, somebody you can't talk to. You feel restricted from something. You feel like you can't move forward. Oh, that's not fun. That is too many. We cannot take all of these, but fine, we will. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Again, that's somebody who does not want to make a commitment in any direction, but they see that they have to make a change. I got the Ten of Wands under that. It's like, I can't do this anymore. I know I'm going to have to make a decision, or one's going to be made for me. Like, I can't keep up with this. I can't keep holding on to this. I have the Seven of Cups in reverse here on top of all this. That's somebody who's kind of like brain fog. Like, I can't see the forest for the trees. I got the Hanged Man in reverse. Hanged Man is your card. That's the card of Pisces, and that's got your panties all up in a twist, like you're just not feeling like yourself. You want to reach out and talk to somebody, or you want to extend an offer of friendship or forgiveness or love or kindness to somebody. All right. That was a lot. You're like, you're telling me. I hear you. I got the Moon. You're like, there's all these other issues. There's all these other problems with this. I don't really know what the... And look at that. So cute. Look at you. I got the Moon that flipped out with the Sun. Look at that. That's very yin-yang energy. That's so good. It's like, well, it's a real balanced pair for one thing, but there's a lot of healing that comes in with that Sun. The Moon really does ask you to look for healing, to really look for healing with that Sun that comes in. It's that warming, coming out of depression. It's like the happiest card in the deck. That's like, for lack of a better term, celestial. It's so campy to say that, but it is so true. I can't make it up. I got the Ten of Swords that just came out in the reverse for you at the very end, which just kind of means a cycle that's coming back around and something that has to be looked at, but it's been painful in the past. There's been a lot of problems. You're like, damn, Skippy, there's a lot of need for healing here. That's like, I call it the Julius Caesar card. It's like one more stab in the back. It really talks about betrayal. Whenever it's in the reverse like that, it's like a cycle that kind of keeps coming back around, looking for, I guess, looking for healing, probably. Whatever this is, I don't know. This, guys, they're just energies that are embodied in these cards. So take them as you will. Sometimes they're just little blips in your life. Sometimes they're kind of heavy. I don't know. What is this? Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles over here with this Devil. King of Wands. Well, the King of Wands is somebody who's very brave, and they're very strong, and they really want to take action towards someone or something. Yeah. They are definitely an action taker. They lead the troops into battle. They definitely do. And they never leave anybody hanging. They're really strong. That's the card of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And a Ten of Wands in reverse. I mean, this is kind of like a... We had that out for you a second ago. Ten of Wands in reverse. It's kind of like an overwhelming situation. It's like you feel like you have to make this move in this direction towards this new relationship of some sort. I don't know if this is work related or if this is family, love related. I don't know. It's like you kind of see that you need to go in a different direction. You've kind of almost like been obsessive about this. It seems like wanting to take action towards another person or another thing. You see that there's been like a crumbling of where you're at. Like, so you're kind of trying to decide if you want to jump ship in a different direction. There's like some kind of perfect pairing that's coming along here for you, but you're real dodgy about whether you want to go towards it or not. What is it? I got the Nine of Cups out. That's like, it kind of came out on the side though. It's like, it could be everything I ever wanted, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The Nine of Cups is like wish fulfillment. It's like really happy. Like every one of those cups behind him is like something that he would love to have. Like it's wonderful. And it's having an abundance of like everything you ever wanted. But whenever it comes out on its side, you're like, oh, I'm not sure. I can't decide if it is or if it isn't. Oh. All right. What's this Sun, this Moon? What's this? Aha, look at that. What's this Sun, this Moon? What comes out to clarify? The Moon card. Aha, you guys are geniuses. How do you do this? You're amazing. All right, so the Moon twice out, you're like, yeah, I just feel like there are a lot of underlying issues that we really need to address here before we can move on to this healing. Yeah, that's probably what that Page of Cups is about. All right, what's this? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is great. This is like the pre-Empress card. I always call it the minor arcana version of the Empress, and it really talks about someone who's very unique to themselves, someone who is very independent. It speaks of, it's like a single person card. They're like speaking that they're just able to take care of themselves very well, and it's a very positive. It's really positive. It's like a very stable energy to it. Eight of Cups in reverse is like, yeah, I see that I see that I need to make a change. I see that maybe I need to move in that direction. King of Swords is, yeah, now I see I need to start talking about things. I need to start saying how I feel. I need to maybe make some contacts or something like that. And I got the Death card on top of the 10 of Swords, and I'm done. All right, so the 10 of Swords is basically the minor arcana version of the Death card for me. And basically, we have the Death card on top of this. So you see that you need to put an end to one thing so that you can start a new cycle. Death is kind of painful transformation, but it is necessary, right? So the card of Scorpio. Let's see here. I'll call out a couple other of the Zodiac signs in case they're of significance. That Capricorn card with the Devil. The Sun is Leo. The Moon is the card of Cancer. You got a bunch of majors here. You're on there with Pisces, yourself as the Hangman there. That was your reading for the week. You guys are brilliant. I love you a ton. All right, I'll catch up with you next week. Next we have Cancer. Oh, you guys are so sweet. All right, let me get this all cleared up, and then we're going to switch decks. We're going to move over to the Hush Tarot by Jeremy Hush. This, in case I forgot to say, was the Tarot of Wonderland I was just using by Barbara Moore. All right. In case you were wondering. All right, what do we have for Cancer? We got the Seven of Cups in reverse. All right, you know what that can mean. That really just is like, well, it can be fatigue. It can be kind of lost in depression. It can be kind of overwhelmed with thoughts, kind of just foggy, like brain fog. I always think of it like dryer lint covering your eyes feeling. It's kind of heavy. I got the Fool in reverse. Fool in reverse is kind of feeling of stagnancy. Like I'd kind of like to get things going, but I'm feeling like I'm not ready. I don't know what I want to do next. It's kind of an indecisive energy. What? I got the Nine of Swords in reverse. That's not good. So, what? All right, so the Nine of Swords in reverse is kind of like, it's waking up from stressful dreams, and it's like anxiety. But whenever it's in the reverse, it's kind of like more of the same. It's kind of like been going on for a while. It's just kind of a funk. I want it to not be a thing anymore in your life. How do we make this better? How do we get out of this, kids? All right, what is it? All right, now I got the Four of Swords here. Yeah, or excuse me, the Four of Wands. This is great. This guy's really popular tonight too. These cards are kind of hard for me to read because if you can see, they're so pretty, but the little symbols are just really tiny, and the numbers are really tiny, and I'm old. So, yeah. So the Four of Wands is that 1111. It's that awakening card. It's that... It's things coming back into balance. It's about stability in your home and kind of deciding what you want that to look like. Yeah, that's really good. That's positive. I'm liking that. We're going to come back and we'll clarify with another deck. You know we will. All right. Yeah, I got the the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I got the Seven of Pentacles there. Nice. And I got the Page of Swords. And I have the 10 of Cups there. This is fantastic. Or no, it's the Page of Wands. Again, yeah, I can't read the little symbols fast enough. Yeah. No, I was right the first time. It's Swords. I'm sorry, yeah. So it's the Page of Swords here. That's good. All right, so that kind of, this Eight of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's like, I don't want to work on this thing anymore. I want to go in a different direction. Seven of Pentacles is somebody who really wants to see a payoff for what they're doing right now. And this Page of Swords is someone who really kind of, there's a message that comes in with this 10 of Cups on top of it. It's a good message. This is like a lot of emotional fulfillment coming in here for you. There's like a lot of choices that you're being asked to make here towards the end of the week in some way, and we're going to get into that in just a second. I'm going to switch decks real quick. You're like, oh, thank God. Pick one that you can read. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's use this Tarot of Azathoth, which isn't that much better. Yeah, it's okay. Let's see here. What is this that's got you like all brain foggy over here? And I don't like seeing you with this 9 of Swords in reverse kind of vibe. Is just like kind of like a monkey on your back. Stress. It's like worry, like tossing and turning, like not sleeping well enough at night. That Fool in reverse is like, I need to make a change in some way. I got to make a change is kind of how that feels. What's that? Thank you. Oh, I got the High Priestess in reverse. What? Yeah, okay, that's basically exactly what that says. High Priestess in reverse can be somebody who's like kind of being naive about something, somebody who's kind of like brushing stuff under the rug, or just kind of like maybe not acknowledging some things in their lives, or maybe just not paying attention to some things in their lives, you know? That's kind of what it is, but really and truly, you're like, now that I'm hearing you say that, yeah, you're right. I see what it is. I know what it is I need to do. Fine, we're doing it. And so I think we're just gonna blow out of that real quick. I'm going to slide that over there because I think that you know how to fix it. I think it's going to be better soon. That's what I'm hearing. You want to say anything else about that before we move on from that pile? Hold on. Yes or no? Yes. Just a little bit. Yeah, the 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're like, okay, here's how you'll know what it is that you need to change in your life. The 7 of Wands in reverse is like... Somebody even said this to me in a conversation today on the phone. They said, you know, whenever I feel like I have to start justifying things in my life or like making excuses for why I did something, I feel like I need to look at that already. And I was like, wow, you're so right. I never thought about that. She's a smart lady. But that's kind of that feeling like, yeah, I see where I've kind of been justifying things for myself, and I'm going to quit doing that. And I understand that I need to make some changes in X, Y, and Z compartments and like columns in my life. Okay, got it. You're like, and I don't have to say anything else about that. Got it. All right, what's this 4 of Wands here? That's cool. Oh, look at this. I got the 9 of Pentacles out again. A popular lady tonight. So the 9 of Pentacles. This is cool. I'll tell the story of this card just real quick, like, because it's kind of neat. So the story of the 9 of Pentacles is she's her own businesswoman, and she sells only one thing. She's a falconer. So everybody comes to her to buy their falcons because she only sells that. That's her specialty. She doesn't do anything but that. She's very unique to herself. The energy behind this card is one of... independence, but it speaks of a lack of codependency. And that is somebody who puts in a lot of work on themselves. And actually, this is a really cool deck. This is the Tarot of Azathoth. And what they do with some of their minor arcana cards is they'll put words up at the top to kind of, I don't know, describe the energy behind, like what this artist describes as the energy behind it. And this one is gain. It's like what you're getting for that, what you get for that level of independence, and that you assert in your life is a very stabilizing energy. With that 4 of Wands, it's that you are on the right path with that kind of energy. Like you're making good choices. Good. Holy smokes, I got the Queen of Wands. That's the best. Oh my gosh. And under that, I got the 5 of Pentacles. I'm putting that one back in because I'm not taking that one that says, yay, because I didn't want to anyway. I don't really like that card today. That's not good. All right, the Queen of Wands upright, though. This is great energy for you. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy, but what is really behind it is there's a lot of creative passion, a lot of drive. There's a lot of... I hear it just like beautiful energy to you this week. You're going to love this. There's just a lot of, like, when I say energy, like a return of energy to you too. If you've been feeling sluggish over here, like I said, sleepless nights, tossing, turning, expect to feel better pretty quickly. You'll put some you'll make some changes in your life that really quickly help you to feel better. And this Queen of Wands energy is very strong. It's very powerful. You're going to feel like a resurgence of energy really soon. It's that clearing of the brain fog, right? The dryer lint. That's good. The Queen of Wands is a really popular energy. It's like people want to be around that person because they just sort of exude a light, like moths to a flame. There's like a lot of energy behind it. So there's like a lot of potential for partnership in this week, just simply because you'll be just that attractive to other people. It's a very attractive energy. That's beautiful. Nicely done. Okay, what is this thing that you're just like, I don't want to work on this anymore. I want to put my energy somewhere else. I see a new way. I see a new path. It's going to bring you a ton of, oh my gosh, kids, it's the Ace of Cups again. What is going on? This is like, this is fantastic. I love this. This just means that maybe quarantine's been better for us than we think. I don't know, maybe for some of us, right? But this just means like you've done a lot of work on yourself. You see your self-worth, and now all of a sudden so does everybody else. And that is what it is. You're like, I don't want to put effort into anything that isn't that anymore, that isn't absolutely clearly right for me and clearly gonna bring me emotional harmony and balance that makes me feel good about myself. What? That was like an after school special y'all just gave me right there. That was so cute. And I'm done. That was great reading. I love you guys. Cancer, you got a lot of stuff coming towards you that is very lovely. This funkiness over here at the beginning, I just feel you're clearing it out real quick. Like, yeah, because everything else just looks fantastic. All right, I'll catch up with you guys next week. We are on to fire signs with Leo. All right. If anybody wants to timestamp these, I love you so much. I appreciate it so much. These videos are so long, right? I know, so I appreciate it. Any of you who do it so much. All right, let's see. What do we have for Leo? Let's stick with this Tarot of Azathoth for you guys. Quick shuffle. I know, these cards are gigantic. All right. The Eight of Swords again. All right. Eight of Swords. That's this guy again, right? Very popular. All right, and the title, they've titled this one as Interference. That makes sense. It's basically the story of this card is someone who blindfolds themselves, and they're like very loosely bound. They're surrounded by a wall of swords. They could very easily cut themselves free, but for some reason they're just kind of choosing to stay stuck. And it can be like an energy of just kind of waiting for everybody else to get their business together, so you know, so that you guys can move forward. Or it can kind of also be an energy of like, I just don't want to deal with it today, so I'm just gonna kind of let it be and just kind of let it be like more of the same. Look at that though. Oh, this is great. So we got the Six of Swords, and then we've got the Two of Pentacles here that came out with it. The Six of Swords, I'll show you that one first because these cards are really big. Can't fit two of them in the frame. So Six of Swords is about moving out of shallow, murky, algae-filled waters and into calmer, wider seas. They've titled this card Science, and I'm not sure why that is. It's about making a choice in direction is what it is. Where are you going? Where are you headed? And what are you taking with you? What knowledge do you take with you? There we go. All right. Yeah, and this card right here is the Two of Pentacles that came out with it, and it's the card of balance. It's called, and they titled it Change. It's really learning how to go with the flow. Waiting for everybody to get on the same page. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, cool. I got the Two of Wands. Yep. Looking for some kind of partnership. And then underneath that was the Seven of Wands, which is kind of, it's in this situation, and specifically here, they titled it Valor, and it's kind of having the upper hand in a situation. And they titled the Two of Wands as Dominion, which is sort of looking out upon your own kingdom and seeing what it is you have to offer to another person. All right, hold on. Okay. All right, I got Temperance in reverse, which is a card of Sagittarius, but it really talks about things being off balance and being off balance for a while and needing to take a closer look at things. Let's see. Could be why we have you looking in a different direction. excuse me, I got the Judgment card out there. Hold on, I gotta get another drink of water. Ugh. See if I can remember how to breathe and talk at the same time and swallow. It's okay. I'm only 41. I'll get there. I'll figure it out someday. All right. The Judgment card is what came out here next. That's kind of that aha awakening moment. It's pretty good energy. I love it. Hold on. I'm going to put these back in. I don't like the way they came out. Perfect. That's better. That's what I want. That's what I want. That was much better. You know, sometimes you just know you got to put it back in. This is much better for you. I'm so much happier. In fact, the title of the card is Happiness. This is the Nine of Cups. This guy, he's been popular tonight too. That's what we have under this Judgment card. Yeah, things are looking better. And sometimes, you know, you got to put them back in because things are about to change. Like sometimes these are just energies. And a good tarot card reading is never going to tell you your future or anything like that. It's just going to kind of show you where you're at. It'll clarify things for you, and it'll kind of show you where the trajectory of your energy is kind of moving if you stay on that same path. And so that's why I think sometimes you just got to put stuff back in because things are changing like as we speak. So this is good. We're going to come back in and clarify because this is all clear as mud to me. Let's see here. Yeah, I got the Prince of Cups here. Kind of came out on its side though. Somebody's making a decision about something. This is good news. All right, we're going to move over here. We're going to use this Tarot of Wonderland again. All right, so let's take it all the way back over here to this Eight of Swords and this Six of Swords and this Two of Pentacles, because it's kind of like I don't want to deal with something and I'm kind of waiting on things to move forward on their own, and I'm kind of waiting for balance to be restored. And in the meantime, I'm just going to kind of let people do whatever it is, and I'm just going to kind of keep doing what I'm doing, kind of vibe to it. Yeah, I got the Emperor right here waiting on somebody else to figure out their business. The Emperor card is card of divine masculine. It's very, very masculine card, of course, but it's card of Aries, and it's just kind of waiting on somebody else to take the lead in a situation. All right. That's all right. You're like, I'll wait. Just you do you. I'll wait. Okay. What's this Two of Pentacles here? Perfect. Ha, ha, ha. Look at that. You guys already have the Judgment card out again. This is twice out already for you guys. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is like, you know what? If somebody doesn't get this together soon, we're going to have a fallout here. And that's kind of the energy of this Judgment card here. Three of Pentacles in reverse is when like the system isn't working as it is. And we got to take a look at that. All right. That's kind of how that sounds. Now, the Judgment card out here is that like, and the light bulb switch turns on. Yeah, and it's kind of like the trumpet blows and everybody kind of starts figuring it out. Right. Okay. So, good. That's good. Now, what do we have with this Two of Wands? It's kind of about seeking partnership. Yep. I got the Page of Swords here, waiting on a message, possibly waiting on some kind of information to come in. This could be work related. This could be home related. I'm not sure. The Page of Swords is kind of an immature energy, but it does talk about internet communications, small messages, text messages, emails, that kind of thing. And we've got the Eight of Swords again. Ay. I don't know who you're waiting for. I don't know what it is, but you feel like they're either blocked from you or you're blocked from them or something like that. I don't know. Again, it came out in the reverse this time, which I kind of just think means it's kind of maybe time to get out there and kind of time to address the situation. Because, you know, we were talking about how at the beginning you were kind of just putting it off and waiting for everybody else to get it together. Whenever it comes out in the reverse right here in this center section, it may be that it's time for you to deal with it. You see how these cards are just flying around everywhere, like there's just chaos in the back, like the monkeys are chattering, right? It's nuts. Like it's time maybe for mama to come out of the kitchen and deal with the kids that are fussing in the living room or something. I don't know. Hey. Yeah, I got the Hangman in reverse on top of that Temperance in reverse. Yeah, that means it's time to take action. It's time to move forward. Otherwise, things are going to fall apart. You're going to have to do this yourself. You're going to have to pick up the slack here, whatever it takes. But in order to achieve this, like you've been waiting for this partnership to come in, you're waiting for this information to come in, but it's just not working. You're going to have to be the one that drives this forward, whatever it is. All right, anything else you want to say about this Judgment card? I mean, you already said it twice, right? So what's this situation that I get all happy about with this Nine of Cups over here? What is this? And the Prince of Cups right under it. What? Nine of Swords. It's like, what? How's that? Nine of Swords. That's what we were just talking about. That's like that bad dreams, can't sleep at night, tossing and turning kind of thing. It's like worry, it's stress. Why? How is that? What is that? How does that work? Yeah, I got the Devil. What? How's that go on top of that? That's like, all of a sudden the music just turned off just because, well, it's the Devil card just talking about energies that kind of enslave us. It's a card of Capricorn too, if that means anything to you. But it's things that we chain ourselves to, and we kind of start asking ourselves why with this Nine of Swords like that too. Like, you gotta, like, why? But that's on top of this Judgment card over here. Maybe that's what we have to recognize. Maybe we're being asked to recognize what those things are, and maybe that's what propels you into this Nine of Cups situation. Like, I mean, just simply addressing the issues that actually brings about, that's, what? Is that possible? Yeah, I got the Death card on top of that. That's definitely putting an end to something. That's putting an end to something that brings you peace and happiness in the long run. What? Oh, okay. It's like, I understand that you understand. You're like, oh, I understand what the situation is. Okay. Oh, I got the Justice card, and it kind of came out on the side. It was like, oh, I don't know how this is going to go. Justice card can be about legal matters. It can be paperwork. It can be documentation, that sort of thing. It can be things, feeling like things aren't necessarily going to go the way you want them to, but definitely knowing you have to put an end to something. It's about contracts of some sort. Look at that. I got the Five of Wands in reverse, like being all up in your head, like a lot of stress and worry about this. Like, I can't, it's like, I don't know if I can even make a decision about it. Like, I'm worried about it. Yeah, I got the Four of Pentacles, kind of holding on to everything. How does this relate to this Prince of Cups down here? Thank you. Four of Wands. What? How? This is about your stability. This is about your home life. This is about all of that. But it's definitely about an awakening. Yeah, it's definitely, you're on the right path with this card. It can be about a soulmate relationship with this Prince of Cups. I don't know if you... I thought, like, ending something here with this Judgment card right here. That's definitely a wake-up call with that Death card. I mean, it's doing it for you. With this Nine of Swords right here on top of this Devil energy card, like, that's definitely something you're not sad to see it go. You've been worried about whatever it is, but whatever this is that you're letting go, it's like brings you such relief, such happiness, and ultimately such stability. And then there's some kind of new... This Prince of Cups is like there's some kind of new offer coming towards you. Can be in love. It can be, or it can just be something you really want to go towards. I don't know. It's fantastic. I mean, it's great news. It's great energy coming towards you that you're being propelled towards. I wasn't expecting for you to have to make all of this change. I wasn't expecting this to happen. I guess that you were, because with this Hangman in reverse energy, plus this Eight of Swords in reverse energy 2 times, let's be honest, like you have kind of seen it coming for a while, and you kind of understand what it is you need to do. You're very, very smart. You're very much very awakened individual, someone who's really starting to see like synchronicities and things like opening up in your life. This is really good. A lot of intuition, and you starting to use those things to a benefit in your life is kind of what I'm hearing too. Very good. Good news, Leo. You guys are brilliant people. Wow. Alrighty. Next up we have Aries. What are we going to see for you guys? Let's move over to this Star Power Tarot for you guys. Aries. Sorry that's so loud. Bottom of the deck was the Six of Swords again. That's that moving out of shallow, murky waters and into calmer seas. We were just talking about that guy. What do we got for Aries? Thank you. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I don't want to do this anymore. It's like, I don't want to give any more to this situation. Yeah, I have like somebody who's pretty grumpy about it too. This card is so interesting. The artist, these are weird. They're like zombies. I love them. Very badass, yes. But this card says, some give more, tattooed across her forehead, right? In the reverse, I kind of had this, it really just feels like I don't want to give to it anymore. It's not giving me anything back. I don't want to invest my time in this anymore. It's kind of the feeling. 5 of Wands in reverse, 2 5s already. Excuse me. 5s are about conflict and chaos that bring change. That's basically 5 5 5. So we got 2 5s out here for you already. 5 of Wands in reverse is, it's too much drama for me. I can't fight this fight anymore. Kind of that feeling. And I got the Tower in reverse. Tower in reverse. Yep, you're like, yeah, I saw it coming. It's been coming for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Pentacles in reverse is like a really codependent, sort of clingy, naggy kind of energy. It's kind of like the, yeah, you don't want to hang out there for very long. You don't want to be around that anymore. You don't want to invest your time there anymore. It's not working well for you. And it looks like it's kind of starting to fall apart. I'm just going to move all this over here. Okay, let's start a new section. Yeah, so that's where we have possibly been. The Tower is really something that, when we talk about the Tower card, whenever it's in the upright, it's like something that comes out of nowhere, catastrophic sometimes, like, you know, flat tire, or like maybe a health issue, or something you're just not expecting. And it doesn't always have to be negative either. It can be a happy surprise too that just kind of knocks your socks off. But it's usually kind of something that comes out of nowhere. Whenever it's in the reverse though, it's kind of one of those things like, yeah, I kind of knew it was coming. I've kind of known it was coming for like kind of a long time. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I got Judgment. Yeah, the Judgment card. That we were just talking about that guy a second ago with Leos. Yeah, Judgment card is like the light bulb moment, the aha moment. Like it really, the light bulb comes on for you here. I get it. I understand now what I need to do. I got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a great card. One of my favorite cards in any deck. This is a solid deal offer. This is moving towards something that's going to bring you a lot, something way more substantial than what you've been experiencing over here. This is good. Like it. All right, anything else you want to tell me with this deck for Aries? Thank you. Now we got the Ace of Swords. We got 2 5s. Now we got 2 aces. This is good. Aces are new beginnings. They're new starts. The Ace of Swords is about a new message. All righty, anything else? 10 of Wands. Yep. Got to put something down, got to do something different, right? Okay, that's very similar to that Tower in reverse energy. They're very similar energies. 10 of Wands card is, if you don't put the burden down, it's all going to spill out anyway. Like, if this zombie princess doesn't put all those candles down, she's going to burn down the house, right? That's pretty much the feeling of the 10 of Wands. It's not always depicted as a zombie princess with candles, though. That's just special to that deck. All right, let's clarify over here with this Deviant Moon deck. What is this Tower in reverse? 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles in reverse situation. 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay. 9 of Cups in reverse is, well, it can specifically talk about overindulgences like over drinking, that sort of thing. But in this situation, kind of feels a lot like, just like something completely deflated. Like there is, like I couldn't possibly say it clearer. This situation is not bringing me any happiness at all anymore. Like we got the big girl boots on now. Like that's kind of how it feels. Okay. Yeah, 2 of Wands in reverse can be like it can be a dissolution of a partnership, you know, or some kind of even a friendship or something like that. 2 of Wands in reverse kind of has you like questioning, like just questioning like questioning everything. Okay. And the 4 of Swords in reverse, that can be like, that's like a breakup energy. That's kind of like separation energy, that kind of thing. And with that 2 of Wands in reverse, it's pretty much that. Thanks. All right, and I got the Devil in reverse on top of the Judgment card. Oh, the Devil again. He's also so popular tonight. This must be because he's so cute, right? No. But whenever he's in the reverse, it's that kind of, yeah, I saw it coming. Like, and I'm really excited to unshackle myself from this energy. Whenever it comes out with that Judgment card right there, it's time to start making better choices. It's time to start doing things that make me feel better. And therefore, this devil energy has got to go, whatever it is. And, okay. The High Priestess in reverse, the Empress, and the Tower in reverse again, to clarify that devil. High Priestess in reverse is somebody who, yeah, wasn't paying attention, or somebody who, again, brushed it under the rug for a little bit too long. Same thing with that Tower in reverse. 2 times that for you already. Just used 2 decks, y'all. This is nuts. Like, you're like, yes, I've known it was coming for a long time. Yes, I've seen it coming for a long time from a distance and close up. Like, do we even have to talk about it anymore? The Empress upright. That's a good energy to have out. Yeah. I don't know. I like having you move towards that, because that's what came out on top of all of this. Like, yeah, I see that this is about to come down the pipeline. I see that there's going to be a lot asked of me. I'm going to have to pick up a lot of pieces here with this Tower in reverse. What's this Ace of Pentacles here? What's this Ace of Swords? Oh, that's good. All right, so we got the Ace of Pentacles here. That's got the Queen of Cups on top of it. And this is great. This is like love. This is, like I said earlier, unconditional love. This is somebody who's very nurturing, very sweet, very kind. It's a water sign queen, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's really just like knowing where you want to put your heart. And in addition to it, it's very solid deal offer. Like, you're very smart. Like, whatever you're doing next, whatever you're going towards, it's going to be very fulfilling. This Ace of Swords, there's going to be some kind of message that comes in. It came out with this 10 of Pentacles right here on top of it. It can be a message of financial stability, things good things coming towards you. It's really a card that talks about money, financial wealth, and your home life, that sort of thing, bringing stability back in for you. This may be happening like in real time sometime this week. You may be getting some kind of message that's good. A good message that you want to hear is what I'm hoping. What is this 10 of Wands? We got the 8 of Swords, or excuse me, the 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's been some major miscommunication with someone somewhere, and now I got the Hierophant out. That is really interesting, because the Hierophant is kind of like the match to the High Priestess here. The Hierophant it's the card of marriage. It's the card of traditional values and that sort of thing. But it's somebody who really wants to choose the right direction. They want to do the right thing. They want to make the right choice. Maybe in the past, you or someone else, whoever this energy was over here with this 10 of Wands energy, wasn't making good choices. And now it kind of seems like somebody's ready to make better choices. All right. I don't know, clear as mud to me. But, you know, take it as you will in your life. I don't know about this Tower in reverse here, y'all. Apparently you know what it is. You know how it is, or whatever's falling apart. If that is something that's happening in your life, I'm really sorry about that. You're like, yeah, but I knew it was coming. So like, okay, but it sounds kind of stressful nonetheless. You're like, yeah, but this devil energy, it can't stay around anymore. So we got to make a change. And it seems like, you know, you kind of seem all right with it all. I don't know why I'm feeling sorry for you. You guys have a pretty good attitude about whatever it is you're letting go of. You're like, yeah, I've been wanting it to go for a long time. This breakup card with whatever this situation is, it's going to feel really good. I don't know what you're breaking up with. You could be breaking up with a person, with a job, or maybe breaking up with like, I don't know, Dunkin' Donuts or something. I don't know, but whatever it is, you're like, and I'm out. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Next up, we have our Sagittarius. Let's go over here. Go back over here to the Hush Tarot and see if I can see what the little signs say. Give it a shot. I just blew the candle out. It's not an omen. I just blew it out when I was shuffling. Just relax. What do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you. All righty, we got the Ace of Swords. That's good. Wow, that's good. That's clarity. That's mental clarity that's coming in. That's a message possibly that's coming in. Let's find out. Now I'm nervous. It's in the upright. That's good. So we got the 5 of Wands in reverse. And I got the 6 of Swords. No, I got the 6 of Wands in reverse too. Why? But it just told me to turn it over. Okay, so that's good. That's good news, actually. 6 of Wands upright is like a victory. That's good. After a battle hard fought, that's great news. What is the 5 of Wands in reverse about? get the Devil card out again. Are you serious? What is that about? The Five of Wands in reverse is somebody who's kind of like obsessing in their, that's what it is. Somebody who's totally obsessing about something, and it's like weaving like a snake through your brain. It's like driving you crazy. It's like all tangled up in knots. There's no way we can undo that. Stressing you out, worrying. But there's like some kind of mental clarity that comes in on top of this, and you're like, I got this, don't worry. Good. Glad. Just not loving all of the Devil energy that's coming through tonight, guys. Let's talk about it for a second. It can be obsession, it can be addiction, and it doesn't always have to be 100% negative with the Devil, but like most of the time it kind of is, because it's illusions, it's things that enslave us, that really, like, it's not real, right? You don't have to chain yourself to the Devil. You kind of choose to. So just bears looking at, right? Apparently it bears looking at a lot tonight. Let's see. Alrighty, I got the Queen of Wands coming in. That's you. Oh my gosh, you are feeling much better as soon as we kind of address whatever this little Devil energy that's kind of got you all wound up and you're knotted up in your head. Yeah, and there's some clarity that comes in with this Ace of Swords too. So relax, and it gets better. It gets a lot better this week. Queen of Wands upright. That's your card. Very good. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine. But it's like, I don't know, it's just like vibrancy, it's creative passion, it's you really feeling like yourself again. This is a card, the Queen of Wands is very beautiful, she's very attractive, she's very popular, she has just a real light that comes from her. That's probably you. She has real healing energy about her. People just love to be around her, you know, she's just like, she's upbeat, she's funny, she's fun to be around. That's you, and maybe you're like, thank goodness, I would love to feel like myself again. Yeah, because look, the Five of Pentacles came out right under that, and look, there you are on top of that with the Temperance card. That's your card, and the major arcana, the Temperance card, relates to Sagittarius. So that's you again, twice out. Good job being extra present. But you're like, yeah, and recently I have not been feeling good. I've been wallowing kind of like self-loathing almost, kind of like down in the dumps, doldrums, like I can't get out of it, like I'm living my life in sepia tone. That's not fun. We're getting rid of that. We're gonna just take all of that off this week. Yes, it's gonna be so much better, and you know it, I know it. It looks way better, much brighter. Look, I got the Judgment card out again, popular dude. And then I got the Knight of Swords under that. So the Judgment card, it's that wake-up call, that aha moment that's like all the pieces are starting to gel, things are starting to come back together for you. I don't know if we're all of a sudden going to be having like, I don't know, just people making a lot of realizations about what they want their lives to look like, what you want your life to look like in the near future. Kind of like looking off to the distance and saying, you know what? It's time to start some new things. It's time to turn over some new leaves. It's time to tie up some loose ends that we've been leaving kind of. Yeah, this Knight of Swords that comes in. I need to have some more clarification on that. Let's see. Yeah, I got the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, not really sure you want to deal with that. All right, we're going to clarify with another deck here. So the Knight of Swords came out and kind of like on its side, and it's kind of like this inconclusive, like, should we go? Should we stay? Should we rush in? Should we not? Should I say something? Should I not say something? The Four of Cups on top of that in the reverse is like, well, whatever it is, I don't want more of what it has been. So that's why you're kind of hesitant as to what you should do. But let's clarify, because let's find out what it is you want to do, what you need to do. Let's see here. Let's just use the traditional Rider-Waite for you guys for that. Let's see. Let's back it all the way up over here to the Devil energy and find out what this addiction, obsession, whatever it has been for you. Look at that. I got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. I'm willing to bet, I don't know, could be about another person. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. All right. So somebody's had you all up in your feels. You've been overly emotional. You've been, you could have been crying a lot recently. I'm not sure. Just like really not feeling like yourself for some reason. Kind of worried about where it is you want to go, where you want to put your heart, maybe. Okay. All righty. Okay. All right, well, I got the Wounded Warrior card out. Okay, maybe you've been, I don't know, hurt by somebody recently. Maybe put up some walls. Maybe, like, I always say the Wounded Warrior card, like, he puts up the walls for a reason, y'all. I mean, like, it's because he was wounded. Like, he's protecting himself. Now we kind of have you in that state. All right, and I'm not going to take all these. We're not going to talk about all of this, but there's like a lack of reconciliation where you were kind of hoping for one. And that's with the Three of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess on top of that is now all of a sudden somebody who's kind of starting to see the red flags for what they really are. It's kind of like, I don't care what this situation really is, but the truth is I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing. King of Pentacles in reverse, like I'm not seeing a lot of stability here where I'd like to, but look, this, I didn't even notice this. We had the King of Pentacles in reverse right under the Queen of Pentacles upright. So we have a true pair out here, but we're not seeing what we need from one side. Okie dokie. Okay, well, we'll just slide all that over there, okay? So I see that you understand all of that, and now let's move over here where things get better, and all of a sudden you start feeling like yourself again. I'd like to talk about that. And actually, let's move this Five of Pentacles over there too, because we don't need to talk about that anymore either. What did I say a second ago? I was like, look at the bottom of the deck. I said, I'm willing to bet, because it was the Emperor card that came out. Look at what just came out. It's the Empress. Look at that. Right on top of the Queen of Wands, and right on top of the Temperance card. You really feeling like yourself, and you are going to start looking so much better is what I mean. Like feeling like you look like everybody's going to start noticing how incredible you look. Yeah. That's very specific, but true from what I hear. And really, really putting some effort into just enjoying being yourself. And really, oh golly, yeah. Now I got the Nine of Cups again. Look at that. What? It's like total wish fulfillment, happy week. This is probably going to be a really good week for you. That's probably the way it's going to go. You look good. Everybody likes ya. Things are back on track. You're taking care of business. I want to be you this week. All right. Well, it's all right there. It's your words, not mine, right? What's this Judgment card? What's this thing that you're like, I'm not sure I want this anymore? I'm saying, all right, fine. Yeah, I got the Page of Wands. All right, so what I'm kind of seeing coming in, you may get it with that Knight of Swords right there. There's a Page of Wands that came out right on top of it. Pages are messengers, right? They can also be children, but they're immature energies, but pages are definitely messengers. Page of Wands can be a message of flirtation, something that kind of comes through. Maybe somebody's like, hey, would you like to go out next weekend? And you're like, I'm not really sure, because what I've seen in the past, I'm not sure that I like it. And I'm not seeing the changes that I want over here. So I'm not sure I'm really ready to jump on that bandwagon. And maybe that's what that Judgment card upright is, because maybe there's like some realization. You're like, you know, that's not the one for me. I'm going to wait for somebody else. Let's see. Get this though. I got the Temperance card. You're like, yeah, I'm just going to hang out with myself for a while. Second time for the Temperance card for you. Look at that. This is your card, Saggy. Look at how great you are, showing up, being all present for yourself. And really, let's talk about the Temperance card, what it really is. Tempering something. It's like molding something, shaping it into a tool. It's patience, having patience with yourself. It's about discipline with yourself. We can go so far as to say it's like learning to reparent yourself, you know, in certain situations, and, you know, requiring self-discipline from yourself in order to move from one level up to the next, you know, whatever that means to you in your life. But that Temperance card right there really says, I know how I feel about something. I've been through quite a bit in the recent past, and I learned a lot from those choices. Therefore, I'm not going to accept anything into my life that is anything less than what should be offered to this goddess empress person that I am. You're gorgeous, you know it. I love you a ton. So that's kind of what it looks like for the week. All right, I'll catch up with you guys next week. We are on to Ophiuchus. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's people who are, they're like Scorpio, Saggy, cuspers. It's going to be, I think it's like November, I want to say it's like November 29th to December 17th, people. Look it up on the Google if you want more information about that. But I'm going to do a reading for y'all right now. Let me just get all these cards cleaned up. All right. Let's do the Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys. Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit card in reverse. What? All right, so the Two of Pentacles in reverse can be feeling like you're a little bit off balance for some reason. The Hermit card in reverse is somebody who's like kind of needing to take a little time out. Maybe you just need a break from the rest of the world. Maybe you just need some extra rest. I'm not sure. We're going to see how that goes in a second. Things feeling kind of off balance, not really going the way that you want them to. There's Justice in reverse. Maybe things not going the way that you want them to, like in a legal situation, paperwork, maybe having to deal with a lot of that stuff this week. Now I got the Chariot card right after that, though. That's good. That's positive changes coming in. That's like fresh air blowing through. Maybe you've just been dealing with this for a while. Maybe that's why we kind of have you needing to just kind of take a break with that Hermit in reverse card. Is like, man, I just need to like get away from it all, right? Just for a little while. I've been having to deal with too much. There's been some situations that haven't felt necessarily fair. Maybe you've been having to put up like a little bit more than you feel like you should have been. This Chariot card has like a real driving force to get out of that vibe, though. That's good. I like that. Yeah, we don't want to sit over there for too long, right? Perfect. Oh, good. I got the Two of Wands coming out for you. That's great. That's like, that guy's been kind of popular tonight too, let's be honest. Two of Wands is like actively seeking partnership and like feeling like you have something to offer to someone else and that you're willing to accept like an extension of energy from someone else too. And whatever that looks like for you, whether it's in career or your home, your love life, whatever, I don't know. So, but kind of moving and kind of driving towards that direction. That's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, I got the Death card right on top of that. Interesting. All right, so there have been a lot of changes, a lot of changes that have had to have been made recently or will have to be made. It looks like putting an end to something. Interesting. All right, we're going to come back and clarify with that in a second. Got the World card out for you guys. I love this card. This guy was really predominant in a lot of the readings I did earlier this week too. It's like, and I keep saying it, it's like it's not starting a new chapter in a book. It's like shelving that book and taking out a whole new volume of your life, like really starting something brand new. And this is kind of no lie. I mean, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards out here for you guys already. Wow, out of 7. That's kind of heavy energy. Like not in a negative way at all. It's just kind of there's this guy. It's a little heavy. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the Devil some more. All right. Now we're going to clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite just a little bit about this Hermit situation that's kind of got you off balance and this Justice in reverse over here real quick. Chuckle. Look, I got the Temperance card. So this is one of your cards. I really like to think of the Magician as your card, Ophiuchus, because a lot of times, Ophiuchus, you guys are highly, highly intuitive, and you're kind of considered to be like a little extra with the abilities, like the supernatural abilities a lot of times. So I think of you guys as the Magician, but really this is card of Sagittarius, and you might be like a Saggy Ophiuchus type, or you'll either be a Scorpio Ophiuchus or you'll be a Saggy Ophiuchus, whichever side of the month you're on, right? So this is things that are coming back into balance for you. And this we were just talking about this. This is about self-discipline. It's about having patience with yourself and others. And that's why you're saying, I just need some time to focus on myself a little bit to kind of find my balance. It's not that things are so off balance. It's just, I just need some time to kind of get myself organized and get myself sorted out. Maybe there's been a lot of demands made upon you lately. So that's just kind of how it looks. But it's like, we don't really even need to worry about anything. It's like things are going to start coming back together easily and nicely this week. It's going to be good. Some rest and some peace. Yeah, rest and some peace. That's so funny. This Four of Swords just flipped out, and that really is the card of taking. It's like taking a nap, basically. It's taking a rest. It's meditation. Whenever it's in the reverse like that, it's like, man, we really need that. We really need that. It can be. It's the card of. It can be a breakup or a separation, but in this kind of spread, it feels kind of more like you just need a break. Yeah. What is this Chariot? This and this Two of Wands. What? All right, the Four of Pentacles, something that you've been really holding on to, like you're not sure. That's so cute. Four of Pentacles is somebody who's like kind of miserly. They can be a little greedy. They're definitely holding on to something because they're worried. They're worried about sharing it sometimes. But in this particular instance, it's kind of like because it came out right on top of this Two of Wands. You're like, man, I've really not been wanting to focus on working with another person, whether that's like in your career or your love life. Like I haven't really been wanting to do that, but maybe it's time to kind of start letting go of that perspective is kind of what you're saying to yourself. Look, I got the Five of Swords here. Interesting. What's that about? The Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so, all right. In the past, I can see why you kind of been holding on to it. In the past, things haven't necessarily gone the way that you wanted them to. Kind of been on the fence about things, and you've kind of been worried about, you know, Five of Swords can be about gossip. It could be about worrying about what other people are going to think, what other people might say. But that's not something that you're really going to worry about anymore, especially not with this Death card. What's that about? What do I always say? Well, the minor arcana version of the Death card for me is the Ten of Swords. So basically that's what you got here. It's like a cycle that's kind of come back around here for you to look at. With the Death card, it's like we're not going to stay. We're definitely moving forward from something. Like that's what I'm hearing. Like we're definitely putting an end to something. We're definitely ending something else so that we can move forward on to something different. What? With this World card right here, I mean, it's something kind of major. It seems kind of major. Like, it's not to sound like a drama queen or anything, but it kind of does, right? Yeah. All right, so we're kind of getting ready to, golly, right? Love to leave this guy behind, right? That's like, you've had some stress, major stress in the recent past. Like, it's time to move on from that. We can't have that anymore. That's like the World card is the final card. It's like the final ending of something. It's like, you see, this is interesting. You see how in this card, death is pregnant? Like, death is painful change it's painful change, right? It's painful change, but it's necessary, right? For every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. That's the song. I know I said that recently too. Fool in reverse. Yeah, Fool in reverse. And again, the World card with it. Like it's time to start a new chapter. Like you're really concerned about doing it. You're really concerned about stepping off that ledge with that Fool card. Like, that's why it's kind of, it wasn't fully in the reverse, but it kind of came out on its side mostly in the reverse. It was like, I'm not ready. I'm not sure I'm ready for it. And the universe is like, well, guess what? You are. Yeah. Oh, you definitely are. Like, it's just time to start. It's time to do something different. It's time to make this change. It's time to kind of jump off that ledge and hope for the best is kind of what I hear. Start something new. All right, let's talk about the Devil. What's that about? The King of Pentacles. All right, well, we kind of need to look at your finances. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe we need to look at spending habits. We need to do that. We need to really take charge of those is what I'm hearing. Be careful with things like the Devil because, like I said, it's illusions. And also, all right, I guess we're going to talk about this. Because the soulmate card, the Six of Cups, just came out on top of this King of Pentacles. What were we just saying about the Devil card? It doesn't always have to be 100% negative. Like, most of the time it is. But whenever it shows up in this combination with, like, the King of Pentacles upright and this soulmate card energy on top of it, you may actually have a person that is, like totally in love with you or something, or you're totally in love with them. Like the Devil can be like an addiction, like an obsession with someone else. And it's not always like unhealthy necessarily, not whenever it's in a love reading and not whenever you got the King of Pentacles and this sweet little soulmate card on top of it. It really kind of just could be like a really passionate, intense relationship that you are possibly looking at with this King of Pentacles card, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but it's kind of the energy of it can be an older person, someone who really has it together, someone who is financially well-to-do, that sort of thing. I don't know. That could be a lot of different things. Yeah, Six of Swords, definitely moving on towards that and not looking back at all with the Eight of Cups in reverse. What I always call the Eight of Cups in reverse, like the no regrets card, right? And moving forward with the Six of Swords. Golly, geez, y'all are the best this week. Man, I'm impressed. I can't wait to see how this shapes up. If this is your reading, I just wish I was you. Who's this King of Pentacles? What is this devil? Like, this person, you or this person is absolutely so enamored with the other one. I don't know. It's like a lot. I love it. Gorgeous. Ugh, I like got butterflies in my tummy for you so much. Jeez. Alrighty, that was your reading for the week. Next up, we have Libra. What do we have for you guys? All right, hold on. I gotta clean up all these million billion cards real quick. It's not a million billion, but it is like 20, okay? Try not to exaggerate so much, right? Okay. All right, what do we have for Libra? Let's take it to the Tarot of Wonderland over here. Knight of Wands. This is good. All right, this is fast-moving energy. It moves in. It's like highly passionate energy. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine. It doesn't have to be, but don't get hung up on the zodiac signs that I call out or the genders. It's not about that. It's really just the energies of the card. But Knight of Wands is somebody that who really, really wants to rush in quickly. They want to do something. It's like, I see what I want and I want to do it fast. It can be a creative endeavor or something. It can be a new relationship. It can be somebody coming towards you or you wanting to go towards somebody else. What do we have for Libra? What else? Thank you. Now I got another Knight. I got two Knights. What's this telling us? All righty, this is the Knight of Swords. We could have two energies coming towards you. They would be younger type energies, fast moving, both of them in the upright, which I really like to see. That's good. That's positive intentions for both of the energies right here. But really the Knight of Swords is somebody who really wants to take action. These two together, man, they would be like unstoppable energies, right? Like really, really, wow, kind of terrifying in a way, but I like seeing that they're both in the upright. That's good. What else? Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Like maybe it's time to do it. Maybe it's time to get out there and do it. It's kind of what I'm hearing. Like maybe it's time to get out of your shell. Maybe it's time to move forward. Maybe it's time to take that leap, whatever it is you've kind of been sitting on for a while, Libra. Like maybe it's time to come out of your shell, time to come out of hiding. Like to kind of get going. Maybe it's just good. There's like a fresh energy that comes in that kind of propels you forward. I like it. It's good. Good news. Very good news. You got the Six of Wands upright. I said this is like a victorious homecoming after a battle hard fought. Like it's a resurgence of energy in your system. That's good news. Three of Cups in reverse. Like there's some kind of lack of reconciliation there. Something that kind of gets you down there a little bit later. Page of Wands in reverse. Can be some kind of immature communication that comes in. Could just be a little situation. Queen of Swords upright. Nine of Swords in reverse. Good. One more out for you guys with this deck, and I'll explain all of that. And the Six of Pentacles. Good. All right. You coming in rectifying any situation here. Don't worry about whatever this little blip is. Well, it's just going to be a little blip. It's not going to be a problem. That's kind of what I'm hearing. Let me use the traditional Rider-Waite way to clarify. That the reason I bring it up, the Page of Wands, I was saying, can be kind of an immature energy. It's I always call him it's so cute. I always call him the child that's left unattended with a box of matches, right? Whenever he's in the reverse, like he's such an adorable little guy, right? But whenever he's in the reverse, man, he's just kind of like up to no good. All right, and it can just be like an immature conversation that you have with somebody, or it can just be like, ugh, I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. What is this fast-moving energy that has you kind of wanting to get out there a little bit? What's that? You got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Like there was something that didn't work out in the past with the Ace of Cups in reverse, and it had you kind of like all holed up. Yeah, kind of a... Yeah, it's sad. It's kind of like some kind of depressing situation. It could be a loss of a relationship, a loss of a loved one, or something like that. Whenever it's in the reverse like that, it's like a lot of tears being cried. Something that maybe kind of drove you within. put you back in the teapot for a while there, I guess, right? So maybe it's kind of time to come out of that. You could have been depressed for a little while. Seasonal depression is, it's very common, you know, and that may have been something that was kind of sneaking up on you. Maybe you've got like something that's kind of clearing that out for you. Maybe you're starting to feel a little bit better. I would like that for you, right? Yeah, like it's time to start working again. Like you haven't had any like desire to work for a long time. Like you just haven't had a lot of inspiration is kind of what I'm hearing with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, and you were kind of forced to take a time out for whatever reason with that 4 of Swords in reverse. Like you were kind of forced into it, and a lot of us have been with quarantine and that sort of thing. But you're kind of ready to move out of that energy. You're ready to kind of start taking action again. It's kind of like you are so good at what you do, and you really haven't been able to do it for a while, and now it's like you're suddenly seeing a way that you can kind of return to yourself, like return that energy to yourself again. It's really great. I love it. I like seeing this for you. What else do we have for Libra? The Queen of Cups. Oh, good. This is like nurturing energy. It's sweet. It's loving. It's love. It's definitely love. It's something that you love that's kind of returning to you. Like kind of like almost being an artist, a painter that hasn't been painting for a while for whatever reason, hasn't felt like they could do it for a while. All of a sudden it's like, and I feel like I can do it again, you know, or whatever that is to you, whatever that looks like to you. It's like, now I have enough to give it. Like, I feel like I could give a little bit more again. That's so good. I love it. All right. Tell me what this 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Queen of Swords in reverse. I was going to say, like, tell me what this 3 of Cups in reverse, this Page of Wands in reverse situation. Remember I said kind of like immature conversation, like could just be a little blip and it's some kind of annoying conversation. Well, the Queen of Swords in reverse is kind of like exactly that. Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who, they can be gossipy. They can be kind of verbally abusive. They can be unkind with their words. And it's kind of like sticking your foot in your mouth kind of thing. Don't let this be you this week, all right? And if this is somebody that comes about in your life, kind of just recognize it for what it is. And I think that you will. I don't think you're going to worry about it, because what's so funny, I didn't even notice this until just now, but the last card that we had pulled out for you from the Tarot of Wonderland deck was the Queen of Swords upright. And so in any case, like if you're in a conversation with somebody and I was just asking about what this situation was, like I'm hoping that you're the one in the upright position and not the one in the reverse, right? So just let that be a reminder for you this week. Like if anybody approaches you like in a kind of a negative sort of way, that you have the opportunity to turn that around, just at least for your 50% of the conversation, right? So just be mindful that that is an energy coming in here. It doesn't look like it's going to be a problem for you at all, because with you being the Queen of Swords in reverse over here, with this 6 of Pentacles right here, it's like equal balance. It's being able to use your words wisely. It's being able to rectify the situation, see things for what they are, and things coming back into balance quickly because you're able to do that. Very wise. The Queen of Swords is so wise. She's like very wise counsel. She knows what to say. She knows how to achieve things. She's not always like the nicest of the queens, but she's wise. She uses her words wisely when she's in the upright position. 6 of Pentacles is really about things being balanced, reciprocal, and things making sense, being fair. Then let's be honest, you're Libra, like you're all about fair. You see the scales of balance right there? Yeah, that's you, right? Okay, and the 9 of Swords in reverse, you're like, I'm not even going to let this be an issue in my life because I'm not going to invest the time in that with that 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, and then I got the Knight of Cups in reverse. On top of that, you're like, well, instead of wasting my time and energy worrying about all of that drama, whatever it is, I'm just going to retract my offer there. And the Knight of Cups in reverse is somebody who's like, yoink. It's kind of like if you were to maybe entertain the idea of becoming friends with somebody and all of a sudden you see them as like 50 Shades of Scary and you're like, and I think I'm just gonna kind of retract myself from that situation. That's kind of you. It's like reel it back in. And I don't think it is going to be like anything major for you. I feel like it doesn't upend you for more than 24 hours maximum. You're not going to waste your time. You're not going to spend any energy in that direction because there is something new. Like you have like a resurgence of energy and balance that comes in towards you this week. Like it's really coming coming in fast. It's really good. It's like a really healthy, happy energy. It's like coming out of depression. If you've been in that state for a while, it's like things getting better. And so you're just going to be so thankful to be doing, like being happy again, that you're not going to worry about whatever this is. That's the truth. And that's what I'm sticking to. All right, Gemini, you guys are next. Let's do the Star Power Tarot for you guys. Got the Eight of Swords for you guys again in the reverse. All right, this is brushing something under the rug. It's like, I don't want to deal with it this week. Are we going to deal with it this week? Are we going to deal with it next week? Which week are we going to deal with it, y'all? Just saying your words, not mine. Seven of Swords. Yeah, okay. All right, Seven of Swords is somebody who's not telling the truth in a situation. All right, I don't know if this is you or if this is just somebody near you. That's what that Seven of Swords is. It's somebody who kind of like that. It's the kind of like the lying cheater card. You know, I don't like saying that, and I wouldn't want to label somebody like that, but it's somebody who's like really having a hard time telling the truth about how they feel about something. Okay. And we can have a hard time telling the truth about how we feel for a lot of different reasons. It could be that you don't feel comfortable sharing your truth, and that's maybe why you just keep brushing it under the rug. It could be that you're afraid you're going to get in trouble for what you say. It could be that you don't want to disappoint somebody. I don't know. But that's kind of the energy of those cards. Now I got the Eight of Pentacles. That's good. We got two eights out for you already. Eight of Pentacles, this is good too. I love this depiction in this deck. The Eight of Pentacles is working on something you want to do. It's working on yourself in some way. It's like, what do I want to focus myself on? Because what's that saying? Like, my energy flows where my intention goes. Yeah. And that's kind of what that means with this specific deck, really, is like, what do I want to do today? Who do I want to be today? I like it. Yeah, I got the Six of Cups. That's fantastic. That goes right under there with that Eight of Pentacles. Six of Cups is like soulmate relationship. You could be that you're just really wanting to work on some kind of soulmate relationship. Six of Cups is like true love. It's innocent love. It's somebody you've grown up with. It's somebody you've known past life, in this life, you know. It's good. It's people who choose to grow old together almost. It's like real true love. It's sweet. Whenever it's under this Eight of Pentacles, you may be trying to maybe work on a situation like that, maybe work on a relationship like that in your life, or maybe cultivate one. I'm not sure. Let's see. We got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Some kind of delay in timing here. Can feel like bad luck a little bit with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Hold on, doesn't have to be. 10 of Wands in reverse. And the 5 of Wands. Okay, so 10 of Wands in reverse is something, okay. All right. It could be something as simple as like, the furnace went out, you know, or something like that. It can be something as major as like kind of feeling like you've stepped into some bad karma or something, and really kind of having to kind of look at it. And like I said, it's a very popular zombie that's going to burn the house down if she doesn't put the candles down, right? Whenever it's in the reverse, it's like, and it's kind of already done spilled out of the cart. It's kind of what it feels like. 5 of Wands upright can be like really being kind of battling in your head about what you want to do about a situation. How are we going to fix the situation is kind of what I hear. Okay. Yeah, I got the Fool card. This is a brand new beginning, brand new start. I'm going to leave it at this with this deck, and we're going to clarify real quick with this Tarot of Wonderland, I think, for sure. Okay, the Fool card is starting something from ground zero, from the beginning, and that is a really good energy. It's really freeing and it's really positive, especially when it's in the upright. So let's see, maybe you're just getting a whole gosh diddly darn new furnace. I don't know. We'll find out. What is the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords? What are we kind of brushing under the rug here? Ooh, okay. All righty. Well, we got the Ten of Swords. Okay. Ten of Swords is like something it's a cycle that keeps coming back around. It's kind of came out on its side right here, and you're like, yeah, I know what it is. So the Ten of Swords, it's the minor arcana version of the Death card, but it's something that just won't seem to die. It just won't seem to end. You or somebody else, like this is a situation that just kind of keeps coming back around is what I hear. Somebody who just simply won't, they just can't tell the truth about something. It's like they can't bring themselves to, for whatever reasoning. We already talked about all the different reasons why people don't tell the truth. Ace of Wands, it's like, I mean, we could be talking like the Ace of Wands is kind of like our most sexually passionate card in the deck. Whenever it's in the reverse, it can be like not having those feelings. It can be like not really having a drive to really work on something anymore, kind of like having those feelings and not really feeling like you want to talk about them. It could be at home, it can be in your career, it can be like, ugh, and just kind of waiting for it to go away, but it's the cycle keeps repeating with that Ten of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. Good. Golly, y'all got a lot of tens. You got 1, 2, 3 tens. Is that right? Yeah, 3 tens. Tens are cycles, like cycles. You got to look at this. Oh, and look at that. The Wheel of Fortune's the 10 too. That's 4 tens. Yeah. That's something somebody needs to look at this. This Ten of Cups in reverse, it's like a lack of emotional fulfillment. It's a lack of harmony. It's a lack of unity. Things not work, people not working together, not working well together. Like it could be a lot of arguing. It could be a lot of like discontent. And somebody that's not really wanting to talk about it and not really wanting to deal with it. But with all these tens, it's like it kind of keeps repeating. This let's talk about something else. What's this Eight of Pentacles and this Six of Cups? Because this is something that, like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you just keep trying. You just keep putting in the effort. You just keep giving it your all. I got the King of Swords on top of the Emperor and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what it is. You're like, I do just keep trying. I really, really do. The Three of Pentacles is somebody who really, really wants to form a solid foundation with someone, right? It's like we really want to work together on this to get this done. We really, really want to partner this and we want it to go well. That's what it is. And it's on top of that Eight of Pentacles. It's like, I'm willing to do the work. If you're willing to do the work, all that's right on top of that Six of Cups, which is like a true pairing. It can be a soulmate card. It doesn't have to be in your love life. It can be, you know, we have soulmates of all different kinds in our lives, and they can really just indicate like really positive relationships in our lives and positive partnerships in our lives, right? This King of Swords in reverse, again, like this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine energy. Doesn't have to be masculine, but that, I mean, it's the king, right? Whenever he's in the reverse like this, again, it's somebody who's having a hard time telling the truth. They're having a hard time expressing themselves for whatever reason. I don't know if maybe you feel like you're not being heard. Maybe you feel like no one's listening. Because I got the Emperor card that came out with all that, right? And the Emperor card is somebody who's a boss, right? That's a card of Aries to me, but it's divine masculine, it's yang energy, but it's like this, I'm a boss and I gotta have stuff rolling, I gotta have stuff working at, things need to be chugging along here. And I'm putting in a ton of effort here. I feel like I'm holding up a lot of this. Maybe you're feeling like you don't have a voice in the way that you would like to. Emperor's kind of a father figure. This Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands, Judgment. Golly, geez, kids, how many signs has this card come out in tonight? I wish I counted. Maybe I will later. Judgment card coming out. That is, again, that aha moment, that light bulb moment for you, whatever this is. This Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Remember, we were talking about all these tens. 10 of Wands in reverse. This 5 of Wands right here. That really just talks about, like, just constant conflict, like mental distress, like just back and forth energy, almost being of like two minds, like this or that, like conflict, drama. And this light bulb moment, this Judgment comes in. Talking about tens, Judgment's the 20, just by the way. It's like we got to call a spade here. Right, whatever it is. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, things not going well. We got to look at that. King of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse with both of them out. Let's just, we got a true pair here, right? These people, like, and whenever they're in the reverse, neither one of them is really doing everything that they should be doing, right? Neither one of them feels particularly supportive. Neither one of them feels like they can support the other person. Like, it's just not coming together. We got bad behavior from two different people. And then everybody says, hey, let's take a break. Let's hit the reset button on this and let's start all over again. Let's wipe the brain with the flashy thing, right? Let's use the flashy thing and let's start all over. Okay. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, oh man. Gotta be honest with you. The High Priestess in reverse is somebody who, once again, is not acknowledging the underlying issues and not taking action on them. Yeah, it's very similar to all those 10s in reverse. Very similar to that 8 of Swords in reverse where we just kind of have you brushing it under the rug. Kind of that High Priestess in reverse energy. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of what it is. So that's maybe why we keep having these repeating patterns, these repeating cycles, is because maybe if we continue to brush them all under the rug continually and they never get dealt with, I mean, eventually the pile just kind of gets bigger and bigger, and it just like starts to poke out more and more, and like we keep putting in the work, we keep trying, but we're not really addressing the underlying issues is kind of what I'm hearing. Okay, we're just gonna leave it at that for the week. All right, that was your reading, Libra. All right, we'll catch up with you guys next week. You know, the great thing about that is how many times, how clear you are with, I understand that you're not really sharing your voice and you're not sharing your truth about whatever it is for whatever reason. And I understand though that you kind of see what's happening now though, you know, and sometimes that's okay. Sometimes we got to wait to take action until we really have like a plan in our head and we kind of wrap our head around all that stuff. All right, moving on. All right, next up we have, let's see here. Oh, that was for Gemini, right? Did I say Libra a second ago? I'm really sorry, guys. So next up we are on to Aquarius, right? Am I right? Aquarius? Did I just finish Gemini? Anybody tell me? Sometimes I get confused. I'm thinking we're Aquarius, right? I'm going to move on to Aquarius. I think so. All right, thanks, guys. Let's see. What do we have for Aquarius this week? I got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, feeling off balance. We were just talking about that in the Gemini reading a second ago with the King and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, somebody who's really not feeling like themselves. They don't feel like they have a lot to give. They're not feeling like very supported in a situation for whatever reason. They may feel like they just don't have enough. Like they're so busy taking care of so many people that they don't have another second to devote to anybody else. That can be that kind of feeling. Yeah, I got the Hierophant in reverse, which is very similar to that High Priestess in reverse energy, kind of. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are a pair. So we're already talking about pairs here again, guys. This Hierophant card, it's a very spiritual person, the Hierophant card. Whenever he's in the reverse, though, he's kind of denying a lot of those truths. He's kind of denying his own truths in a way. And again, he's just kind of ignoring them, very similar to that High Priestess in reverse kind of energy. It's like, yeah, I know, but I'm not interested in dealing with it. Okay, I got the Eight of Swords in reverse again. Yep. Again, sweeping things under the rug. Yeah, again, eventually we will have to look at them, right? And now I got the Three of Wands that was on the bottom of that, the Six of Swords in reverse. It's like I see where I want to go with that Three of Wands, but I just can't get there. I feel like I'm stuck. I'm waiting for somebody else. I feel like I'm always waiting for somebody else is kind of what I'm hearing. Wheel of Fortune upright this time. That is fascinating stuff, kids. All right, this is good. This is things kind of making a change. We're going to have a start of like a shift in the weather. That's kind of how that goes. That's how the Wheel of Fortune goes. Whenever it's in the reverse, we have stagnancy, but whenever it's in the upright like it is now, we have things moving forward, things making changes yourself. And like I said, a change in the winds. That's good. Good. All right, we'll clarify all this in just a second. Anything else for this? For Aquarius. Thank you. And the Hangman in reverse. It's time to take action on something. Okay. You got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands upright. That's like definitely time to take action. Definitely. That's that trailblazing card. It's highly sexually passionate. It's highly motivating. It's highly creative. Whatever it is. It's very artistic. You may be very artistic. You may be someone who creates things. You may have a lot of passion to create new things. Very cool. Thank you. I got the King of Pentacles in reverse now. We had the Queen of Pentacles over there. And now I got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's like having a hard time letting go of something. All right, so we can have people who are fussing with each other a little bit this week. People who just aren't really feeling like they're able to support one another in something. And again, this is just like for the week. I'll catch up with you guys next week, and it will have like a total change in direction, especially with that Wheel of Fortune being in the very center of your reading. This King of Pentacles in reverse, though, with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, either way, we have a masculine energy and a feminine energy that are just, neither one of them is working well together here. With this Four of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who kind of needs to let go of something. And you have a real drive to move forward in a direction. And you, with this Hangman in reverse, it's like you really want to take action. You want to do it now. This Six of Swords in reverse is like, and on top of this Three of Wands here with this Wheel of Fortune, you're like, I feel like it's time to move. I feel like it's time to move on this. I feel like it's time to make a choice and really go with this thing. And somebody else is like pumping the brakes for you. It could be causing a lot of conflict, and it could be an issue that keeps coming up over and over again for you, and you just keep going like, fine, we just won't do it again. We just won't deal with it again this week. And then look at what's going to happen. It's kind of what it feels like. All righty. What is this whole section? This Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Hold on, I got to put all these back in. I can't take all those. That's crazy town. Okay. All right. So, we got the Tower on top of the Ten of Cups in reverse. And hold on, we'll talk about this other one in a second. It was the Eight of Pentacles that flipped out. So, the Tower is like something that comes out of nowhere, something that you have to deal with. This Ten of Cups in reverse, it's like a total, it's very disheartening. It's kind of like, it's an upset. It's kind of heartbreaking. Somebody is upset. We've got somebody upset. Yeah, and we have somebody, you're here, this is what I'm hearing you say, you're like, yeah, with this Knight of Pentacles. And we have somebody who refuses to move forward. He came out like this, like he refuses to do anything. He refuses to move forward in this situation. And there's going to be a lot of financial prosperity that could come from some major change, but somebody just doesn't want to jump on the bandwagon that you want them to jump on, is what it kind of feels like. This Eight of Pentacles is like, yeah, I really, really want to work on this. I really want to throw my energy in this direction. This came right out on top of this Wheel of Fortune too. This tells me this might be like a really, if it's not like, I think you definitely believe it's going to bring some financial prosperity into your life. And if it doesn't, then it's not going to add anything but joy and happiness to your life. And it's also going to bring like a lot of creative, passion into your life. So you believe it's going to bring some finances into your life too, and you're willing to do some work on this too, to invest in it. And that's very cool. It's like some kind of new idea that you really feel like you're kind of manifesting forward towards you. I'm not sure what this situation is over here with this Tower. I'm not sure why. I don't know why somebody's pumping the brakes on this. It's kind of upsetting you. You feel kind of unsupported for some reason. And again, it's kind of one of those things like, I hear like, well, it's always like this. Kind of, it always happens like this is kind of what I'm hearing. It's kind of the vibe of that Four of Pentacles over there. Remember how it's like somebody kind of needs to let go of something, like maybe holding on to baggage from the past, like always bringing up old, like opening up old wounds kind of thing, like bringing up stuff. Ace of Cups in reverse. Now, yeah, like kind of like draining the love out of a relationship. Kind of, it can be like through like, almost like kind of a nagging sort of behavior. The Hangman in reverse is like, I want to take action towards this. King of Pentacles in reverse is like, I don't know that we have the capital for it, and I'm not sure we have the stability for it. Look here, I've got the Hierophant here out for you again. That was the first card out for you here. It was in the upright, or in the reverse before, and now it's in the upright at the end. I'm glad to see this. We have you up, we have you writing a situation that was like whatever this was over here that caused this Tower moment and this Ten of Cups in reverse and like this complete stagnancy. Queen of Pentacles in reverse over here that leads to the King of Pentacles in reverse over here. Like there's people who aren't feeling supported. All of a sudden the support comes back in for the both of you together with this Hierophant in the upright now. Like, the situation gets better. You're right, it does. And that's because this Wheel of Fortune makes it swing in this direction. You decide to take action. You decide to kind of align yourself with whatever this Hierophant energy is. 9 of Cups and the Knight of Wands in reverse. That's on top. They're both in the reverse. The 9 of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse. They're right on top of that King of Pentacles in reverse. Could be that the problem is that Knight of Wands is like a very non-committal energy. Somebody who doesn't invest as much as they say they're going to into situations. They can kind of like come in and out and, yeah, I'll do it like this today. And then like, oh, I decided I didn't really want to do it. Like, kind of like just non-committal. With this 9 of Cups in reverse, it can just be, that's kind of how it feels. It's just kind of like not... It's kind of like not really having everything you need to back it up in a situation is kind of what it feels like. And maybe that's what the recurring argument is about or something. But I have you kind of taken the reins of the situation with the Hierophant card and just saying, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be really, I'm going to do it the right way. I see what I'm hearing. I'm going to do it the right way. Yeah, and look at now, I've got the King of Pentacles upright. I'm going to stop pulling cards because we'll just start getting more and more doubles. But yeah, now where he was in the reverse, now we've got him in the upright. Where the Hierophant was in the reverse, now we've got him in the upright. Good stuff. So I have you kind of clearing out a cycle, like I said, with that Wheel of Fortune right there. That helps a ton. It's kind of like good luck comes in, some kind of prosperity, some kind of situation that has the potential to bring you an abundance of money comes towards you and kind of solves all of these problems. But it's really getting everybody to be on the same page. And it looks like you're kind of fighting the same fight you've had for a while with someone or some kind of situation. It's quite tiresome. I see that you rectify the situation by the end of the week, but man, kind of annoying that you have to keep having the same argument over and over again. And with that 8 of Swords in reverse, again, just like we were talking about earlier with the Gemini reading, it's kind of like it's going to just kind of keep being that way until it's addressed, right? So it's kind of like we maybe won the battle but didn't win the war is kind of what it feels like. But we'll catch up with you next week. Anyway, that was your reading for this week, Aquarius. I love you a ton. I do. Next up, we have Capricorn, first of our earth signs. We're going to do with this Deviant Moon Tarot straight up, real quick like. Thank you. I got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Ha, that's so funny. 4 of Pentacles in reverse can be kind of like, again, we got to let it go. Somebody needs to let it go, right? What do we need to take? What's important? What's really important in this situation? And what can we let go of? What else? Thank you. 7 of Swords in reverse. Somebody who's not telling the truth about something. And then we got the Knight of Swords that comes in. So we may actually have a situation here. We may have something kind of similar with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And somebody not really talking or not really sharing their truth, not really speaking the words of truth is kind of what I'm hearing. And then the Knight of Swords that comes in and kind of clears it all up. So we may have some kind of situation like that, but we'll definitely get to the bottom of it is kind of what I hear. Because the Knight of Swords, he's all about telling the truth whenever he's in the upright position. I mean, that's like all he wants to do is come in and tell the truth. He's like highly communicative, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I got the King of Cups in reverse. Can be an expression of, I don't want to do this anymore. Kind of like, I'm not in love with this anymore. I'm not sure. It's kind of how it feels. Yeah, I got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who feels like they're in a non-reciprocated situation. Can be like unrequited love kind of situation. Emperor in reverse. Ugh. Emperor in reverse, that's a boss baby. That's not a nice guy. I gotta be honest. That's somebody who doesn't use their power very well. They don't take care of their kingdom very well. And that could be why we have sort of an unreciprocal relationship. Like you're always, always, always giving. This person is definitely always, always, always taking. That's the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse is always, always taking because he doesn't have an empire of his own. He already ran his empire off into the ditch. And so he's got to come and take yours. Yeah, not a fan. Definitely not a fan. Yeah, I got the 2 of Cups in reverse. It can be a loss of a partnership. It can be a dissolution of a partnership. Thank you. All right, we're going to talk about this one. This is the Hermit. And I got a card in here that was mixed in from a different deck, but we're definitely going to keep it. Because look, this is the Hermit card in this deck. The Hermit card is going within. Usually, traditionally, in a traditional deck, the Hermit is depicted by an old man. He's carrying a lantern and a staff, and that's all he's taking. He's going up into a cave. He's going to go hang out there until he learns all the secrets and the wisdom of the universe, God, and speaks to God, you know, and spends a lot of time in prayer and meditation. Then he's going to come out of the cave and he's going to share all of that wisdom with the people down below. That's the story of the Hermit card, right? Now, this particular deck, though, it's someone who goes into isolation, and there's just a real feeling of fear that people are having to watch them go through something, and that's why they're isolating, is because they don't want people to see what's actually going on. And when we have this Nine of Swords underneath it, it was just stuck. It's not even part of this deck. It was an accident. Put it back in there. But that is sleepless nights. It's like worry. It's waking up like with night terrors. It's tossing and turning. It's I just can't get to sleep, you know. I'm super sorry if this is you. But, you know, sometimes this happens, right? Yeah, I got the Hierophant card. It's like, yeah, now it's time. I want something different. I want the right thing. I want to be aligned with the right thing. I want to be aligned with something that is a higher power, something that brings me something so much more than this. It's like an absolute desperation with this card. Like I'm absolutely kind of like moved for you. Like this is like highly spiritual. Whoever I'm reading for, you're a highly spiritual person. Like very touched and very, in like the very best of ways. That you've been through a lot here. You're going through a lot here. There's somebody, yeah, I see what's happened here. You're like, I need more than this. I deserve more than this. Their Tower in reverse. Yeah, this is something you're like, yes, I know. I've seen it coming for a long time. I knew this was coming down the pipeline. Yeah, we've been here for a while. I'm dealing with the fallout of it now. And I see now that I can't keep on like this. We can't keep it up. And you're like, yeah, I resigned myself to the fact that that was extremely negative and I don't want to have it in my life anymore. Okay, we're going to use this traditional Rider-Waite again. Just a little bit about this truth that comes in this week. Like somebody has kind of not been telling the truth and really holding on to some things. And there's a truth that comes in. I want to know what it is. It's about this King of Cups in reverse. What is it? Yeah. Got the High Priestess. Look at that. This is great. Look at this. You got the High Priestess and the Hierophant and the Hermit card. What did I say? You are highly touched, highly spiritual, highly intuitive, highly gifted. You could be a psychic. You could be a healer. I don't know. But this is really like heavy, higher power energy for you this week. This High Priestess right here, this is inner knowing. This is someone who's starting to listen to their intuition. This is somebody who understands what the red flags are in their life now. They see things very clearly. It is a black and white issue. It is a yes or no. It is a good or bad in my life situation. I see very clearly now. That is the truth that comes in about this King of Cups in reverse. Damn, sister, tell it like it is. You got the big boots on, right? Okay, what is this? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Golly, yeah. So this is so interesting because you got this Emperor in reverse. What did I say? This was somebody who ran their stuff off into the ditch, right? Now, this is what I see that we want instead. We've got this King of Pentacles up right here. This is an energy that you are embodying. This is your card. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, masculine energy, but this is specific to you, whether you're a masculine or a feminine watching. This is you saying, you know what, I will run this kingdom by myself because I am not going to have somebody who drives us off in the ditch ever again. I'm driving. Yeah, no more of this Nine of Swords. You are so clear about this. Oh my goodness. I'm so grateful that you are. This Hierophant, this Hermit, this Tower in reverse, what is that about? Tell me more. You got the Eight of Pentacles. You're like, yep, this is something I'm ready to work on myself. I'm ready because I can't keep doing this is what you're saying. This Tower in reverse. You're like, I can't. I see it for what it is. I don't want anybody to ever have to watch me go through this ever again. It's almost like, please God, I will do anything you say to make this end. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah, I have been completely stuck in this. I have been stagnated for far too long. I'm not going to do it anymore. Look at that. Knight of Cups upright. I got the Queen of Wands right here. Both of them together. This is good. Oh, thank goodness. Like a total release in my tummy because it was really tight there for a second. Queen of Wands it's really powerful. It's very strong, especially with this King of Pentacles. Like, look at you. Oh my gosh. Queen of Wands is beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's popular. Everybody loves her. They want to be around her. Like I said, moth to a flame. It's that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be. It's really what it embodies. It's just like a creative spirit. It's somebody that just kind of radiates. And with the Knight of Cups there, right there, it's like really ready to go in a better direction, ready to extend yourself after you've done whatever, some healing from this, ready to put some work in on yourself so that you feel good again, so that you feel like you want to extend yourself again. Yeah, and it kind of looks like once we get through this little hiccup, that is definitely where you're headed. And like I said earlier, it's not, tarot card reading's never going to tell you your future. They're going to clarify it for you. They're going to clarify where you are, and they're going to show you that, like, and once you clarify for yourself, which you know that you do, through these energies of these cards, once you clarify these situations, it'll show you kind of where your energy will head next if you take those steps. And that can change at any minute, you know, because we have these towers, right, that come in. But in this case, this tower was in the reverse. You knew this was coming down the pipeline. You've known it for a long time. This is a repeating pattern. You're finally just getting the hang of this. You're finally just figuring out what you want to do with this. Thank God, right? Praise the Lord. Yes. All right, Cappies, that was your reading for the week. Catch up with you next week. Love you very much. Virgo, you guys are next. And then finally, Taurus. Thank you. All right, Virgo, what do we have for you guys? All right, I got the Ace of Wands in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. What? Dang it, guys. Ace of Wands in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. It's kind of like, I don't want to go in this direction anymore. It's kind of like, I thought this was all shiny objects, and now I'm just totally turned off by it. Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody hasn't been telling the truth about things again, and now you understand. I don't think it was you that wasn't telling the truth. I think it was somebody else, and I think that now you see it, and now you don't want it anymore. Let's just slide it on over here. If we don't need to talk about it anymore, then we don't need to talk about it anymore. We'll clarify again in another deck, but I see that you're kind of changing directions. You don't want to go there anymore. Okay, this may just be the energy that you're coming out of. The Moon card right here, it's the card of Cancer, but it is really about looking at underlying issues, okay? And you're really doing that. You're really doing some soul searching right now. This is very good, very positive card. It can be dark and shadowy, things that are done in the dark, you know, the Moon. It can be those darker aspects of ourselves, but you're not worried about looking at them now because you don't want to be stuck over here with whoever that was. Whoever that was, right? Yeah, this guy. Yeah, we're done with that. We're done with these nightmares, these terrors, these sleepless nights, worrying about what someone else is up to is kind of what I'm hearing. You can see I have like my cringy face on. I don't like it. You don't like it. We don't like it. Yeah, enough said, right? Look at this. Oh, it's the second time this or third time this has happened tonight. I love this. So we have the Moon and the Sun that come out. So once we address these underlying issues, then we have the Sun card that pops right out. This is that card of healing. It's like coming out of depression. It's like tremendous healing that's offered to you. It's the happiest card in the deck. You're like, thank God, right? Yes, I agree. 100% I agree. Yeah, no more of this. Nope. All right, perfect. Love it a ton. Let's get a little bit more out for you guys. I'm so happy. Yeah. All right. Yeah. This is a Seven of Wands in reverse here. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't want to fight the fight anymore. I don't even know who's right in the situation anymore. I just know I don't want to fight anymore. Easy enough, right? That's too many. Hold on. You're like, not that easy. Perfect. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't want to fight the fight anymore. I want to go in a different direction. I'm not going to keep pushing a boulder up the hill. No, I'm just going to let it go, and I'm just going to look in a different direction. I have a lot to offer to the world. I have a lot to offer to another person. I'm happy on my own, but I'm happy to share it. I feel like I have the whole world in my hands. Like I'm kind of looking off out into a very bright future. If you're not with me, you're not with me. I'm happy to take you with me, but only if you're not that guy over there. So maybe seeking some kind of new partnership now that we're done with that situation. A ton of healing coming in for you this week. Let me clarify with another deck. Let's do the yeah, Tarot of Wonderland. It's like very aggressive Eminem music on in the background. I'm like, yes, that's like, you're like, absolutely. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. Yeah, that was that guy over there. They're like, absolutely not. Like this thing, I remember I was saying, like somebody, like you feel like you're always having to watch somebody, like have to like kind of take stock of where they're at, somebody that's not been telling the truth about something. This was a completely unreciprocal relationship, almost like unrequited love. It kind of feels like what you're like, it's not for lack of trying, not for lack of giving, but I just never really got back what I invested in. You know, it's like there wasn't enough balance in this situation with the Six of Pentacles in reverse like that. Okay, you're like, yeah, we don't have to talk about it anymore. It's done and over with. Good. All right. So what's this moon and that you're asked to be kind of being asked to look at here? Okay. All right. Again, look at that. Oh, you're so clever. You clarify the moon with the moon. You're adorable. The moon in reverse. You're like, actually, there have been a lot of underlying issues that I haven't really been paying attention to. You're like very honest with yourself about it, I think. You're like, actually, I've kind of been putting myself on the back burner. I've kind of been investing in the wrong thing for a little bit too long here. And now it's kind of time for me to get down to brass tacks with why I made those choices in the first place. Ooh, what did I do that kind of brought this situation into my life? Where did those things happen? These are the two cards that came out with it. I got the Ten of Pentacles here and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You're like, you know what? Obviously, like the Ten of Pentacles is about stability in your home life. It can be about finances. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse is someone who just doesn't want to invest in a certain direction anymore. Yeah. Focusing definitely on what you want your life to look like, obviously. With that Ten of Pentacles, that Eight of Pentacles is like, yeah, I need to make, you're like, I need to design a whole new life for myself, a whole new feeling for myself, like a whole new, like, like almost reinvent myself, like not in like an imagey kind of Instagram-y way at all, not like that, but you're like, no, I need to take stock of who I really believe I am. Wow, you are incredible, whoever you are. You're amazing. Tell me more. Thanks. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're like, yeah, man, it was super off balance. And you were like, I allowed this into my life. I allowed this to happen. And now I see that. I see what I did. And you're like, I see what I did there. Okay. All right, that's fine. You're like, okay, I get it. You're like, I was off balance. I get that. And that's why I invited that off balance energy into my life. What were we just saying? We said off balance. The Six of Pentacles is definitely off balance. It's not balanced. You weren't getting what you were investing, right? You weren't getting a return for that. Look at what I have popping out for you though. This is the Ace of Cups. And I was just taking note of this earlier today, how this ace right here, it's a very tangible Ace of Cups. Like she's giving something. There's two of them and both of the cups are full. And that is why it's a reciprocal relationship. We were just talking earlier about the Ace of Cups being the Holy Grail. We cannot offer a cup to someone else and expect to have it returned with a full cup unless ours is full too, right? It wouldn't be fair otherwise, and somebody would always kind of be getting the shaft, right? So now we have you with this full cup after we do all this healing. Yep. And you're like, yes, yes, yes. And that is when we have another full cup being presented towards you, right? Yeah. Okay. See what you did there, right? I love it. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You're like, I don't even want to wait for this. This sounds so good. I don't even want to wait. But the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and it's right on top of this Two of Wands here. And in fact, it's under this. You got two sevens flanking this Two of Wands right here. Because you see where things went wrong in the past and you're looking off into a completely different direction, you're really trying to make decisions about what kind of seeds you plant in the future. Because this Seven of Pentacles in reverse, in the past, the seeds that you planted, they didn't grow. They didn't grow right. So now we got to kind of look at where we're putting that now. We kind of got to look at what kind of seeds we're planting. Yeah, very extended metaphor, guys. Yeah, now I got the King of Pentacles. That is, you're like, that's what I want. That is what you want. King of Pentacles is someone, it's kind of like the minor arcana version of the Emperor for me. This is somebody who they've built up a substantial amount of their own wealth, and whatever that means. Wealth, like I heard it like a quote, like happiness is the new wealth. Happiness is the new wealthy, right? Whatever wealth is for you. It's someone who's created a lot of stability in their life already. This is what you want to join your energy to, right? Not this guy. Not this guy. All right. So this is what you want. You want this King of Pentacles upright, and you know that's what you want. And that's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking towards. Look at you. You are so smart. Yes. Dang. You really, really are. You know, it's totally killing me with the moon out twice there and the sun right next to it. It's like a ton of like balance. It's that yin yang kind of thing, that flow that you really, really want to see, right? Good on you. You did well. All right, kids, last up we have Taurus. If you are one of the last ones, I love you so much. Thanks for hanging in there with me. You're gorgeous. I do appreciate you guys. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all that information is around here somewhere. You can check for that, and I love to meet you guys. I love to hear your stories. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate that you lend me your energy tonight so that I can read for you now. All right, Taurus, you guys are last up. Thank you. What do we have for you? Huh? 10 of Wands in reverse. If you don't put it down soon, it's all going to spill out. And whenever we have it in the reverse, I feel like it's kind of already happened. So now we're kind of just picking up pieces, kind of starting from ground zero. It's okay. Huh? And that's why, because we have the World card out next. And again, very popular tonight, both these guys. The World card is starting that whole new volume of your life. It's that Disney song, A Whole New World, right? I'm not going to sing it. You're welcome. But it really is. It's a really big breath of fresh air. It's a whole new volume. It's wonderful. It's a cycle of completion. And it's never easy. The World card, getting through to the World card, that's never, ever easy. It's the last card in the deck, right? We start with the 0, which is the Fool, and we have to work our whole way through this whole entire volume of ourselves. Sometimes it takes 7 years, sometimes it takes 13 years to finish these cycles. So when you get an energy like this, especially on top of this 10 of Wands right here, 10s again, talk about it again, cycle of completion, right? When you get that on top of that, you know you've put in a lot of growth. There's been a lot of growth that's happened over this last cycle for you. And so let's see what's coming. Let's just find out. We got the Knight of Cups and I got the 10 of Cups right here, okay? Okay, those are extremely positive. 10 of Cups is like a whole, it's everything you could ever want in a love relationship. The Knight of Cups is everything you could ever want in a love relationship, like in a partner. Being like, well, that's not entirely true, but it's like, it's something that's very alluring. I should say that. It looks good. You're like, why aren't you so excited about this? Well, I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, because I got the Queen of Cups out here. I got the High Priestess on top of that, the King of Cups on top of that, and then I got 4 of Pentacles in reverse. All right, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and get like real excited about it then. Okay, this is what's happening. All right, you're just leaving something. You're leaving one thing and you're moving on to something else. And it's like a real deal. It's like real good. So I got the Queen of Cups out here with the King of Cups. So again, we got a whole pair here. Okay. And I have the High Priestess out on top of that. High Priestess, she's divinely guided. She's highly intuitive. She's highly psychic. She has like a tremendous amount of knowing. Somebody who just really knows when, like you'll know it when you see it, right? Yeah. And then I got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse here. Is somebody who's kind of ready to get out there. Somebody who's ready to extend themselves, and somebody who gets ready to get out of the teapot, little mouse, right? Yeah. Okay, all right, let's get into it. Let's do this Star Power Tarot. Why not? Actually, no, let's not do that. Where's this? Yeah, let's use this Rider-Waite Tarot. That's what I want to do. All right, just real quick, like, what is this Ten of Wands in reverse? King of Wands upright. Alrighty, so whatever it is that you're putting down now, you're looking in a completely different direction. The King of Wands is somebody who takes action in something. All right, this cycle has ended with this World card right here. It's like the world is my oyster. I can have anything I want now. Okay, it's like I'm in charge, and I am really, really in charge. Like this King of Wands, he is so brave. He's so handsome. Everybody loves the King of Wands. He is the most fun to be around, the most fun, especially when he's in the upright like that. It's a lot of passion. It's a lot of drive. It's a lot of energy. It's card of Leo. If that rings a bell for you. But whenever it's on top of this world, it's like, if you're going to start a new chapter, like, you know how we were just talking about how you start the cycle as the Fool and you end it with the World card, right? But if you're going to start this whole new volume of yourself with the energy of the King of Wands as like what you're going to start with, that's pretty impressive, right? You must be a pretty impressive person. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say it's true. I'm going to say you're very good looking too. It's probably true. You probably are. Oh my gosh. All right. What's this Ten of Cups, this Knight of Cups? What is that? All right, so basically in the past, this is the Four of Cups in reverse. Basically in the past, you have really been offered nothing that you want. No, not interested. Not interested at all. That's about to change. Why is that about to change? What's this Knight of Cups? Just go ahead. I'm always very leery. There's a reason why. The Knight of Cups and I said it's like really one of the greatest things you could ever see, but I really prefer like the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups, they're very emotional. They can be like kind of like they're of all the Knight, like, but this is really great with this deck, very specific to this deck, is it's an older Knight of Cups. This is an older, wiser Knight of Cups. I'll accept this guy. I like this guy. Yeah. But in most traditional decks, your Knights are very young. It's just very specific to this deck that it's not. So, okay. All right. I can sign off on that. All right. I got the Star in the reverse. I got the Eight of Pentacles again. And once we're talking about the Fool. All right. The Fool in reverse. All right. So, in the past, things have been pretty crappy in your love life. I got to be honest. Things haven't gone well, right? You're like, damn Skippy, right? So, the Star in reverse is like things not working out. Like I really invested all my heart, all my soul into something, and then it was kind of ripped out from under me in some kind of way, and it left me not wanting anything that I'd been offered in the past. And so I've kind of had to be on my own for a while and really take some time to kind of examine what I want to do. This could be in your love life, this can be in your career, this can be in whatever, but we're talking about a lot of cups here, and cups are like they really relate to your emotions, and so we do relate them oftentimes to love, but you take it as it resonates for you. All right, but so you've been asked to do a lot of work on yourself here and to be kind of on your own for a while doing that. Fool in reverse is like, man, I don't think I have it in me to start anything new, but guess what? We were just talking about one begins and one ends, right? Guess what? You are starting. And like I said, if you're going to start as the Fool again for this whole new volume, but you're really going to be bringing it and backing it up with this King of Wands energy, man, we don't got a single darn thing to worry about. You are in such good shape. I'm impressed by you. Okay, so we see that's all happened here. Who is this Knight of Cups that's coming in? Five of Swords. Five of Swords is feeling like you're kind of getting something that you want. Kind of getting more than what you're expecting with that Five of Swords. Kind of surprisingly so. Like you weren't expecting. It's kind of like winning the lottery in a way. Huh. Okay. I got two fives here. Fives can be about conflict and change. Like, I don't know. I'm all up in my head. Like, this is kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this. Whatever this Knight of Cups is that comes towards you, you're like, it feels like it's almost too good to be true. I'm kind of like battling myself in my head. I'm trying to make up reasons for this to not be as good as it is. You could just stop doing that. You could. I don't know. I would do the same thing, though. I would definitely do the same thing. Yeah. I'll believe it when I see it, but let's go ahead and just believe it because we already talked about how we got the Queen and the King of Cups out here together now. So let's just call a spade and just say, yeah, it's there. And, you know, we got the Knight, we got the Queen, we got the King, we got the whole package here. You know it, I know it. You see it for what it is. maybe it's time to let go of having to make stuff up to not believe it. I don't know. I agree. Cautiously optimistic over here. Cautiously optimistic, right? Ace of Wands in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. You're like, I'm very, very guarded. Ace of Wands in reverse is somebody who's kind of like, keep it at arm's length. Just give me some time. Let's slow it down. Let's pump the brakes. Let me just kind of see things for what they really are. I agree 100%. You're very smart. Yeah, this Knight of Swords is like, I don't want to rush into anything. Very similar to this, like, I want to stay in the teapot a little longer kind of vibe. But whenever it comes into the reverse, like you're just going to be shaken out. It's just going to happen. So expect this person to show up in your life in whatever way. It's a true pairing for you here. It's a tremendous, it's a really good, looks good. I agree. I am hesitant as well. I don't know why. I said, I'll believe it when I see it. Two of Cups. Okay. Okay, we can just believe it now, I guess, right? Alrighty. That's your reading. Two of Cups. That's a soulmate card. Okay? It's right on top of this King and Queen of Cups. Cautiously optimistic. Alrighty. I love you guys a ton. That was your reading for the week, Taurus. I will catch up with you guys next week. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. See ya. Maybe. Can I